What is up, everyone? It is Kinetic615 back for some more of the Michigan Wolverines Dynasty playthrough. We are in year 5, aka 2028. We are in week 10, currently 7-0, and we are on the road this week against the Akron Zips. Let's check our recruiting board. So we've still got 2 recruits uncommitted on the board. Both are 3-star gems to fill holes on our roster that we are projecting to be holes on the roster. Outside linebackers that we did miss out on some 4-stars for. We did get a commitment from our kicker last time. Just real quick, the last time I played, I wasn't able to get on mic. My headset went dead right as I was going to, and I still wanted to play, so I just kind of played through without any commentary. So real quick, to go through the commitments that we got on the last video. We got a commitment from 5-star offensive tackle Kevin Slade out of Miami, Florida, 6'4", 302. Ranked number 1 at the position of left tackle in the country, number 1 in his state of overall prospects in Florida, and number 14 overall nationally. Committed to Michigan. He had one time held an offer from Florida, but they did rescind it. We got a commitment from 5-star defensive end or defensive lineman. He'll probably end up playing interior D-line for my defense. Aiden Gammon out of Salt Lake City, Utah, 6'5", 268. Ranked number 5 at the position of right defensive end nationally. Ranked number 2 overall prospect in the state of Utah, and ranked number 28 overall prospect in the country. Committed to Michigan without any other competing offers. We got, actually, I wonder if it doesn't show it. Yeah, it doesn't show it afterwards, so I guess I can't say he didn't have other offers. He did. These 2 did have other offers. I just, or these 5. It's just because I didn't go over it at that time, it doesn't show who they had offers from. So let's assume that they had offers from their top, the other top 5. So it would have be 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Slade committed over Florida, Pitt, Tulane, and Texas A&M. Aiden Gammon committed over USC, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Oregon. We got a commitment from 4-star outside linebacker Shane Truman out of Greenwich, Connecticut, 6'2", 244, ranked number 20 at the position of right outside linebacker nationally, number 2 overall prospect in the state of Connecticut, and number 289 overall prospect nationally. Committed to Michigan over Notre Dame, USC, Pitt, and Georgia. We got a commitment from 4-star wide receiver KJ Henry out of Frankfort, Illinois, 5'11", 202, ranked number 9 at the position of wide receiver nationally, number 1 in the state of Illinois overall prospect, and number 103 overall prospect nationally. Committed to Michigan over Mizzou, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Illinois. Then we got a commitment from 3-star gem kicker Alan Jennings out of Bellevue, Nebraska, 5'11", 204. Ranked number 3 nationally at the position of kicker, number 4 overall prospect in the state of Nebraska, and number 574 overall prospect in the country. Committed to Michigan over Air Force, Wyoming, Hawaii, and Miami of Ohio. Alright, so we should get a commitment. I would expect a commitment from Jay Vernon this week. And Kevin Hollis, we are unopposed. I'd say we're probably 2 or 3 weeks away from a commitment there. Alright, let's jump into our game against Akron. We are on the road in Akron, Ohio. We'll go to play the moments like normal.
Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans
again, guys, this is my personal fun playthrough of Michigan. This is not a targeted rebuild or anything like that. It's just my favorite team, me playing what gets me hyped for the remainder of the 25 season, and this is me using my custom conferences. The conferences are set up to spread out the Power 4 teams across all 10 conferences, and it sets the conferences up as more regional. So, for example, we are in the Big Ten has been converted to the Great Lakes Athletic Conference, and it hosts, I think, 12 teams, maybe 12 teams that are the closest geographically to one of the 5 Great Lakes. All of the conferences are set up similarly in a specific region, and using the schools that are geographically the closest for that region. All right, so we're going in the first quarter, 3rd down. We're going in on defense. They are 3rd and 4 on our 30-yard line. Score is still 0-0. Let's set our adjustments real quick. They're coming out with 3 receivers. Let's go cover 3 sky from nickel double mug.
This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He wants to throw it again.
And we got the sack.
Sack.
Nice job there. All right, now we got our first drive of the game. Let's start off with a little RPO, see if we can get a run or a pass going here. We got Micah Kapana in there at tailback along with Oscar Mormon. Oh, come on, man. Why'd that safety have to be coming down like that?
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything on that.
I got to get better at recognizing that when the first defender leaves it open, but there's a second defender on his way down. Micah Kapana with the first down run there. Now we got Mormon in at tailback, I formation.
Leaves it with the running back.
Only a yard.
Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans
nice little catch there.
Jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking.
Try to run to the left here with Micah. Our guy Micah. Shout out Micah Kapana, his father Kiyoki. Good friends.
Able to scrounge
good people.
Out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those.
We're gonna try a bench spray here. Let's shorten the route on this corner.
To set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And we'll hit Micah out of the backfield. And can he go all the way? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Micah Kapana on a touchdown pass. Texas route out of the backfield, untouched. Micah's got that speed, man. All right, we're coming in 3rd and 9 at midfield. I don't know what side of the field we're on, so let's go with the verts.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after
shorten the route on square.
Now the play fake.
Got the comeback.
He's got an open man.
That's Talib with the catch. All right, 3rd and 6 on their 30-yard line.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking for a man. It's Wicks. Unloads to the wide out.
Oh, come on.
And it's incomplete despite.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Like the ball just hung in the air instead of continuing forward so that it could get knocked down. And of course the kick was on target, but my kicker sucks. 4th and 2, they're going to try to run
Would
it.
have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. They'll try to pick up the 1st.
Got him.
They stop him short of the mark.
Turnover on downs. 3rd and 9.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle.
First down.
Really confident throw. And they have a 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket? You've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag.
Man, we got an injury now.
Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line.
Mormon with the pitch.
Just trying to power it ahead.
It's a few yards on it.
Ball spotted at the 12. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take
3rd
a
and
shot
3
at
on the
it
12-yard
1st and goal.
line. Let's shorten that stem.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Bro, that was pass interference. He had his arms out and got pushed. Come on now, what the?
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time.
Come on, man. He had his arms out trying to catch the ball, and the defender pushed him.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to get to him.
God damn, nobody getting fucking open.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Getting some heat.
Bro, throw the fucking ball. He was open. I hit the button and take forever to fucking wind up and throw it.
Playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him.
Just plowing ahead. Gets it into the end zone. But
And so we get a score, and now they're going to pull it back. Bullshit, dude. How can it be holding if I was already past the guy?
Could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
This game is trying to fuck me over, dude. I swear to God.
From the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? So the defender just phases through him to knock it down?
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 up. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the foot. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That is explosive.
I don't know why we're struggling with
The
fucking
defense
Akron,
finally
dude.
able to make the stop. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And
All right, we're coming in at 1st and 10 on the 14.
1st down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, entered to the goal line.
There we go. Follow your blockers. And they scored and got an onside
They're
kick.
down
Let's
big,
see if we
but
can
they'll keep
recover it.
fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool
Got
as
it.
a
Hold it.
cucumber
Good.
as the hands team makes a
And we're on 3rd and 3.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes his connection. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
There we go. We got it.
Got the quick pass.
Amari and Stewart with the touchdown. All right, they're on 4th and 6 on their own 29.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets rid of it. And the pass,
there we go, interception.
Didn't really have room to
that was a
operate
nice
on the return,
interception.
but he hands him the ball.
Nice interception. You know, if a guy's wearing number 2 at Michigan, he's got to be good.
Situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do.
Jarrell Bruss, strong safety. Oh, came up right behind him and snatched it out of the air.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.
All right, so we get out of Akron with the 45-10 win.
And hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, so let's advance to week 11. Alright, we got a commitment from Jay Vernon. And we are at home this week against rival Michigan State Spartans. Alright, so the commitment we got from Jay Vernon, he's a 3-star hidden gem. Right outside linebacker out of Westchester, Ohio. 6'2", 257. Ranked number 32 at the position of right outside linebacker, number 18 in the state of Ohio, and number 501 nationally overall prospect. Committed to Michigan over the University of Kentucky. Kevin Hollis, we're still unopposed. He's in his top 3. We've got the right pitches, so I would expect us to get a commitment either this week or next week. Alright, let's jump in and face Michigan State at home. We will wear the big game blues as we always do against our rivals. And we will go to play the moments like we always do.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Little gets the blood boiling. quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Split backs here. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Okay, that didn't go anywhere. Let's try pass.
It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the wide.
Got him on the crosser. It's Rayshon Talib. That's our guy.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground.
Yeah, because that's what happens. Apparently, my quarterback is so bad that he throws at his fucking lineman's head. Yeah, sure.
There's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of...
And now I can't throw it at all. Suddenly my fucking quarterback, who's been great for more than a year, can't throw the fucking ball. Can't get out of his hand fast enough. And when he does, he apparently throws it at his lineman's head.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Wolverines are flying down the field. The give to the back. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving.
That is blasphemy for this game to put somebody with the last name Steiner on the Michigan State team.
He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. He should
just destroying his way.
There you go. Touchdown run by Oscar
and
Milner.
race it to the house.
And we're going in 3rd and 8 on our 42-yard line. Let's do our defensive adjustments.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back.
Dude, somebody fucking take a good angle. What the
That'll be enough for the...
Oh my god, dude.
As they get set to snap it, time.
3 fucking defenders take the worst angle known to fucking football.
Trying play action.
There we go. Finally fucking got a sack on this dude.
Withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Now to see if these guys
3rd and 3 on our 17. That's not good.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just
That's how you tackle a runner. Not whatever that bullshit was 2 plays ago.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your...
1st and 10 on their 11-yard line.
Have it with a 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Dude, throw the fucking ball.
Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down.
God, I'm so sick of him not throwing the fucking ball.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines will try to pick it up on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And he takes
a touchdown by Higgins. And we're going in 3rd and 5 on our 31-yard line.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. The play action fake.
Got him for the sack.
Runs out of time and
3rd and inches. Let's try to punch it across the line.
looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Let's go direct snap.
Snap it to the back.
Go Micah. Here we go. And he gets around the edge. Can he break it? Oh, almost.
And
okay.
he was loose and in his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. In the back that time, hit the hole and show off his speed.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Into the end zone he goes.
We're going in 4th and 1 on their 12-yard line.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
There wasn't much chance of a stop, but we can't let him break it. Come on, dude. What the fuck?
Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Tackle him at the line. Don't let him fucking drive like that. What the fuck is wrong with my team?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The completion well past the sticks.
Well past the sticks. It was short, you dummy. All right, 3rd and 5, 36-yard line.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the air, it's Wicks. He looks that one in nicely.
3rd and 6 on the 22-yard line.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone.
There we go, touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan. And the route.
All right, they're going for it on 4th and 8 on their 38-yard line. 3 receivers will go $3-2.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team. Bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing.
Emmett Hargrove with that touchdown catch. Oscar Mormon powering his way into the end zone on the first touchdown of the game. There's Kaufman, got one of those clutch sacks in the game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
Michigan beats Michigan State 28-6. All right, let's advance to week 12. And we got our last commitment from the high school recruiting season, Kevin Hollis, outside linebacker. Quentin Kaufman there had 10 total tackles, 4 TFLs, 1 sack. Was good enough to get him National Defensive Player of the Week. Alright, so just to look into our final commitment, our 19th commitment of the cycle, we got 3-star gem Kevin Hollis, outside linebacker out of Lakin, Kansas, 6'1", 228, ranked number 61 at the position nationally, number 15 in the state of Kansas, and number 1538 nationally overall. Committed to Michigan as his only offer. Alright, we're on the road this week at Illinois. Play the moments. We'll go with the white and blues.
We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going in 3rd and 4 on their 28-yard line.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Quick completion on the out.
And we're up 7. We're 3rd and 6 on their 31-yard line.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
There we go. Stewart with the catch, first down.
He will step out. Pick up and a first down for this offense.
God damn.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the
Oh,
wide.
come on.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Dude, throw the fucking ball.
Environment, and you know you're going to defense A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season. So
I gotta look at his throwing motion or something. Because there's something that's fucking causing this, dude.
Everything about it changes. If you want to shut this crowd up early, you don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Bro, this is stupid. Let me fucking change the fucking routes.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes a grab. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Micah Capano with the touchdown run. Shut the fucking crowd up.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a... Now facing a third and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming.
Throw the fucking ball, dude. Jesus.
He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go, Oscar Mormon with the touchdown run. And we're up 21-3. First and goal on the 9-yard line. Let's run it.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really...
And he waltzes in for the score.
Micah Capano with the touchdown run. And what do we got? Second and... Oh, shit.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance.
I want to let me call a timeout from.
First half.
God damn it,
Time
dude!
now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime.
Won't let me call a fucking timeout from the play clock screen or play call
Illinois
screen.
has it teed up, ready to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to.
Third and 4 on their 28-yard line.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Quickly complete. And the defense has enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that third down,
Only 2 yards on the run there.
Got
Got a pancake block, but somehow 2 fucking guys are able to speed in from out of nowhere to fill the gap.
Playmaker outside picks up the first.
Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13.
Then you run that play on second down, knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
Touchdown run by Higgins. All right, now we're going in 3rd and 4 on their 33-yard line.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw.
Dude, it was right there. Put your fucking hands up. Jesus Christ, dude.
Here comes the offense.
How hard is it to put... Like, you know the pass is coming to you.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. Touchdown! Just complete and utter dominance in this
so
one.
We get out of Champaign 52 with a 52-10 win.
Total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Advancing the week. All right, now we got the biggest game of the year, the game, Michigan at home taking on Ohio State. We don't have anyone to recruit. Our recruiting board for the year is done, so let's just jump right into the game. And again, just like last week, we will wear our big game blues for this game. And we'll set it to play the moments. Let's go.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if we can get some running yards on them. Like Capano with a nice run there, 1st down.
Nice run there, good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down
Nolan's
to the
their
25.
quarterback. Okay.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete.
Got the first
Now
down
you're set
run
up
there.
third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
You know, it's Michigan versus Ohio State. You know we got to run on them.
Fresh set of downs.
Especially when we got Micah Kaipana, speedster in the backfield at tailback.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the...
Touchdown run by Micah Kaipana.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Running back searching for a hole. Not a hole.
3-yard run by
there.
Micah.
3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. It's complete to the right.
Oh, come on.
They'll
Only
get it
3
down
yards
to the
on that.
8-yard line on that throw and
Would
catch,
have been
and the
quicker and turning
defense is
the
back up
corner on
against
that
the
would have been nice.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Back to throw. It's Wicks.
Come on, dude. You got to hold on to that fucking ball.
All over him. Knocked the
Dropping
ball
passes
without
like that.
4th down
Fuck
coming
you.
up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes it not quite so severe. Not a chance.
Can't believe you fucking dropped that pass, dude.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it.
Lee, that's how you catch a pass. Tight end, take notes from Micah. That's how you hold on to the fucking ball.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And it is criminal that the game shorted Micah Kaipana, calling him a 2-star, which is not even close to factual.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way.
There we go, another touchdown run by Micah.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown,
There we go, another run,
Michigan.
another touchdown run. Micah's killing the Buckeyes here.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
Bro, can we get some fucking blocking? What the fuck was that? That was crazy.
The offense likely
Big
to
3rd
lead
down
on
run.
the
Let's
to
not
move
block.
this clock. The give and tick, 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 tick. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
Bro,
And how about
are you kidding me? Where is the blocking on the run plays?
Defense uses a timeout.
Like, does the team just want to fucking give up in crunch time?
For their offense.
Here, I thought this team had aspirations to fucking win a championship. But they don't want to, on big down plays, they don't want to fucking block.
Move the chains. They can just about salt this game away.
Most basic of fucking tasks in football.
Now the
Block.
quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Hit as he throws.
Bro, it was right there. Turn around.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously.
What the fuck?
Millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
There we go. Talib coming through clutch. Our blockers don't want to fucking block, but at least our receivers can still catch.
And once he... Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Got him with the sack. But we got an injury. That's not good.
Down to stop this drive.
All right, 3rd and 4. We can just kneel it out.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
All right, was Dom Nichols injured badly? Nope. Okay, good. And both of their centers are out.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And they'll push that. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds
31-14 win over the Ohio State Suckeyes.
They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, let's advance. Can we remain undefeated? We got one more game to win out. And let's see. So that was our last conference game. So we did win the Big Ten, or the Great Lakes Athletic Conference. And our final game for overall schedule is an out-of-conference game at home against Cincinnati. So let's jump into that one real quick. In this one, we're gonna do our inverted uniforms.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Big House.
And we got a nighttime, or is it a nighttime game? I can't tell if it's nighttime or not, but cloudy, raining, May's out. It's football weather. It's cold out, end of November.
We'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on
Senior
the
day.
number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
All right, we're going in 3rd and 7 on their 33-yard line.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Got it. Nice grab by Talib.
This is the 6th play on the drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
What was up with that high-ass throw? Hold on, why did he throw it like that? Just throwing off his back foot and threw it high.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the first on the
run to the right? We got the blocking. Good job. Micah with the little cutback and touchdown, Michigan. Micah Kaipana with the touchdown run.
Chris, we get so caught up.
Micah hitting the gritty in the end zone.
Throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
All right, 3rd and 6 on their 22-yard line.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw.
Bro, where was the blocking? What was that about?
I like the call
Fucking
here,
kidding me, dude.
Developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Exactly. Kirk Herbstreit with the fucking knowledge right there.
Looking to pass here.
Come on, dude. You got to catch that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But just gives up on the play.
Third and 6 at their 40-yard line.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
There we go. Hargrove with the open catch, open in the midfield. 2nd and 7.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Dude, get out of my fucking way! Jesus Christ, my own fucking guy in my way will not move. Look, there, he's in the way. Then that guy gets in the way, and then he's still in the way. Dude!
What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Touchdown. Nice catch there.
Wolverines.
We got a 2-minute drill, 1.5 on the clock.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Dude, throw the fucking ball. Like, I hit the... God damn it, I gotta look at his throwing motion. Because this is getting ridiculous, dude. I hit the how many times am I gonna hit the fucking pass button, and it's gonna take a fucking hour for him to throw the goddamn ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, looking to throw it deep. And the pass is
pass interference. The dude didn't even look back to defend it.
But he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was
Look, watch. The defender doesn't even. It's not gonna show it. Whatever, dude.
They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second.
Fuck you, I'm not punting that shit to you. Fuck off.
What he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it.
There we go.
Touchdown.
To lead with the deep ball.
So the offense
Touchdown. Saw him get the jump off the line. Knew I had to take it. 15-yard line.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Dude, what the fuck was that? How? How does the defender know the route more than the fucking... How would the defender know to cut back before the receiver cuts back? They gotta fix that, dude. There's no fucking way. The cornerback is tracking the receiver. He's not the fucking receiver. He doesn't know the fucking comeback play. He should not be cutting back before the receiver.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Sure. This game will do anything to make the game closer. Even when it comes down to fucking cheating.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the...
Bro, what the fuck?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bearcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is getting ridiculous how badly this game fucking cheats, dude.
And there's the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They'll try and run it.
Yeah, sure. Run blitzing, run committing, slant inside, pinch the line, and they still fucking somehow run it up the middle. This fucking game is ridiculous, dude.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and had a 2-point conversion to tie. Launching one to the end zone.
This fucking game, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
First down here for this offense.
Anything to make the game closer, even if it's got to fucking do some bullshit.
Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but
that one was on me.
Nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying
Went to the wrong side of the blocker.
As possible for their offense. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll look to throw it here on second down.
Sure, don't even give me a fucking chance to throw the ball. Yeah, that's great.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed
That's fucking great.
Great job of running to the football.
Not even a fucking chance, dude.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to make a play deep down.
There we go. Talib with the catch. Touchdown. Game's over.
Touchdown.
Had to pull out some fucking trickery bullshit. Well, maybe not. Maybe the game's not over because the game likes to do stupid shit.
For the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So another W today as this team continues to pursue perfection. It's going to take
Get played
really
that fucking hard by goddamn Cincinnati.
When
Okay.
you're trying to look at teams who are championship caliber teams, you look for every aspect. And I'm talking about the offense, the defense, special teams. When it's crunch time, how do they play? And the entire year, it seems like they just continue to get better in every aspect. It's going to be fun to see where this team ends up.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, well, we got to 12-0 on the season. Our contract is extended. Let's look at our assistants. Do we want to keep them? So we got Brian Harris, who's got all the master motivator stuff. I wish he would go ahead and get tier 3 on these ones and get tier 3 here. He needs to put more into recruiter as well. I guess we'll keep him on. And let's see. He's doing the same thing. Fucking get these right here too, bro. But he's doing the same thing there without the talent developer thing, but that's cool. Yeah, we'll keep them on. Alright. So we did hit number 1 in the final top 25 poll for the season. Leveled up to level 44. Let's go ahead and spend those coach points. Okay, so we did get Coach of the Year. Nice. And Jeremy Fuller, our DC, got the Assistant Coach of the Year. Cam Williams, wide receiver from Notre Dame, won the Heisman with 74 receptions, 1,500 yards, and 25 touchdowns. Micah Kaapana got Best Running Back of the Year with 203 carries, 1,083 yards, 21 touchdowns. Emmett Hargrove, our tight end, got Best Tight End of the Year with 24 catches, 334 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mason Curtis got Best Defensive Back of the Year with 38 tackles, 6 interceptions. Quentin Kaufman got Best Linebacker of the Year, 44 total tackles, 14 TFLs, 7 sacks. Duke Carew got the Lombardi Award with 25 total tackles, 13 sacks, and 7 TFLs. Alright, let's go spend those coach points real quick. So where were we again? I think we were... Okay, so we already got Elite Recruiter there. We already got the Program Builder talents. We spent the 3 there, so we're getting these. So we'll go with Limitless for the defensive line. Alright, just out of curiosity, what did we get offered? Head coach at LSU, head coach at Oklahoma, head coach at Texas. Those are 3 outstanding offers, but we are not going to take them. On early National Signing Day, where do we sit with our recruiting class? We are ranked number 1 with our recruiting class currently on early National Signing Day. Alright, and our staff, do we keep both of our assistants? So far we have. Brian Harris, Jeremy Fuller. Alright, let's advance. Oh wait, let's take a look at a few things. Hold on. Season stats. Let's see where we ended up at the end of the season. Again, this is with me just playing the moment. So Lester Wicks threw for 2,868 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Jaden Davis threw for 20 yards with 2 completions on 4 attempts. On rushing, we got Micah Kaapana, 203 carries, 1,083 yards, 21 touchdowns, an average of 5.3 yards per carry. Oscar Mormon was second with 78 carries, 402 yards, an average of 5.2 yards per carry with 11 touchdowns. We got Lester Wicks, our quarterback, ran 63 times for 205 yards with an average of 3.3 yards per carry. And then Trevor Higgins, our third down back, had 37 carries, 4.1 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns, and 153 yards. Receiving, we had Rayshon Talib lead the team with 45 catches, 918 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Amarian Stewart was second with 40 catches, 770 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Matthew Traylor came in third with 28 catches, 381 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And then our tight end had 24 catches, 334 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Micah also came in with 24 catches, 192 yards, and 2 touchdowns out of the backfield. Our offensive line held up pretty nice. Our left tackle and our center both allowed 4 sacks throughout the year. And then our other 3 starters allowed 1 each. On defense, our leading tackler was Jacob Oden with 57. Leader with TFLs was Quentin Kaufman for 14. Our leader on sacks was Duke Carew with 13.5. Leader for interceptions was Mason Curtis with 6. Leader in deflections was Jarrell Bruss and Broderick Robinson tied at 7. Forced fumbles, we had 4 guys with 1 forced fumble each. We had 2 block kicks, one from George Bone, one from Dom Nichols. 1 safety from Duke Carew. And 1 defensive touchdown from George Bone. Our kicker was 98% for extra points, 65 of 66. And from field goal, he was 6 of 8, 75% with a long of 50. Our punter averaged 45.2 yards per punt, with a total of 2,035 yards on 45 punts. All right, let's look at the conference standings. In our conference, which is, again, the Great Lakes Athletic Conference, Michigan was 12-0, Ohio State 8-4, Wisconsin 10-2, Michigan State 7-5, Miami of Ohio 8-4. Wow, so Miami of Ohio had the same overall record as Ohio State and the same conference record as Michigan State. Western Michigan was 6-6, Ohio and Akron are both 4-8, Eastern Michigan and Toledo were 5-7, Central Michigan was also 4-8, Illinois was 3-9, and Kent State was 4-8. Let's see, Heisman winner. So Micah Kampana was a Heisman finalist, but Cam Williams did win the Heisman there. Let's look at award winners. How many did we get versus or came up in runner-up? So Micah was third place on Player of the Year. We did win Head Coach of the Year. Best Defensive Player, we had 3 of the top 5. Quentin Kaufman was the runner-up. Duke Carew was third. Lugard Edekpaye was 5th. Best Defensive Back, we had the top 4 and the 8th best for that award. Mason Curtis, Jarrell Bruss, Carl Maddu, Ellis Robinson the 4th, and Josiah Edmond were all in the top 10 of that award. Best running back, Micah was first. Oscar Mormon finished 5th on that one. Lombardi Award, both of our defensive ends got 1 and 2 on that award. Defensive end, Duke Carew got 2nd on best defensive end. Lugard Edekpaye placed 4th. Afa Genus, our right guard, got 2nd on best interior lineman. Luke Hamilton was 7th. Emmett Hargrove, our tight end, won best tight end. Both of our coordinators were 1 and 2 on the Broyles Award. We had the 1st, 2nd, and 5th place for best linebacker. Alright, sounds good. Let's look at All-Americans. Alright, so we had first team National All-Americans, Micah Kampana at running back, Dylan Kilpatrick at right tackle, Broderick Robinson at middle linebacker, Mason Curtis, Josiah Edmond at corner, and Carl Maddu at free safety. National second team, Afa Genus at right guard, Lugard Edekpaye right end, Niles Allen at left outside linebacker, Quentin Kaufman at right outside linebacker, Ellis Robinson the 4th at corner, and Jarrell Bruss at strong safety. And National Freshman All-Americans, we got Lee Agnew at left guard, Bruce Crow at center, Craig Slater at left end, legend Imator Bibi at corner. Alright, let's take a look at the CFP bracket. So our path to the national championship, if we are to win it, will be first to play in the Rose Bowl against the winner of the UMass Minutemen and the Wisconsin Badgers, at which point we would then play against, I want to say it's probably in the, so would that be, that'd either be the Fiesta Bowl, I'm assuming the Peach Bowl will be the one at the bottom, so probably the Fiesta Bowl, against the winner of South Carolina, Virginia Tech, or Notre Dame, whoever comes out of the Cotton Bowl. Okay, I can see it. Alright, let's advance. Alright, so we are playing the Wisconsin Badgers in the Rose Bowl. Let's see what our job offers were this week. NC State head coach. Did we keep our staff? We did. All right. Now, with the playoffs, what I'm going to do, because I don't want to just win the playoffs because I play the games, I'm going to sim to the final quarter and then we're going to watch it. And if I lose, I lose. If we get to the Natty, I might play the second half or fourth quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
All right, let's sim to the final quarter. All right, end of the first quarter, we're up by 7. Halftime, we're up by 14. Going into the fourth quarter, we're still up by 14. Let's watch it.
Play of the quarter is a crucial one.
All right, so we're on offense on the opponent's 33. We're in the single back wing formation, dropping back under pressure, sacked, fumble, and it looks like they're probably going to get a touchdown off this. Yep, they're going to get a touchdown. Well, that's not a great way to start the fourth quarter.
That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kurt. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
All right, so Michigan's up 21-14 with just under 8 minutes left in the game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This game just got tight.
Michigan out in the super I formation. Hands it off. Tries to run up right. Stuffed at the line. No gain. Michigan comes out in a tight wing formation. Single back. Under center. Dropping back. Looks to scramble. Slides. Down at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 5. Comes out with 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in shotgun. Looks to throw, throws deep. Oh yeah, okay. Talib was able to pull out ahead and catch that deep pass. First down, tackled at the opponent's 24-yard line. Michigan hurrying to the line. Running tempo. They're lining up in the big I formation.
Last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here. So
hands it off. Higgins up the middle. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. 18-yard line. Now Wicks in shotgun. 4 receivers. No, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Hands it to the running back. Gets across the first down line. 1st and 10. 13-yard line. Comes out in a tight wing formation. Single back. Receiver in motion. Fakes the jet sweep, hands it to the running back, Higgins, 4-yard gain up to the right. Now Wicks comes out in shotgun split backs, 3 receivers, takes a snap, looks to throw, quick pass, screen to the running back. Tackled at the 4-yard line, 3rd and 1. In shotgun, 3 receivers bunched left, 1 to the right, 1 tailback, Higgins in the tailback. Passes on the out route to Amari and Stewart in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice, efficient drive.
Yeah, he's done done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Kick is up. It's good. Michigan back on top, 28-14. Two-score game.
Chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field.
All right, Wisconsin out in shotgun, single back, looking to pass. He's still looking, tries to scramble, and sacked by Lugard-Edekpaye. Loss of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 15, 10-yard line. Just under 6 minutes left in the game. It's a rainy day in whatever city the Rose Bowl's in. Lugard-Edekpaye with that nice sack on the tower.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and
All right, he comes out, 4 receivers, shotgun, single back. 2 receivers to either side. No, he's changing the play. Spreads the receivers out to the left a little more. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Scrambles in the end zone. Throws it away. Incomplete. 3rd and 15. Comes out this time. 3 receivers spread out. 2 receivers spread wide to the left. 1 tight end. 1 running back. 1 receiver to the right. Passes over the middle. Incomplete. Through that into double coverage. It's going to be 4th and 15. They're going to go for it on their own 10-yard line. Same formation as the last play. Quick pass over the middle. Caught. First down. Tackled at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Running tempo. Hurrying back to the line.
And the Badgers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Changing the play at the line. Michigan with 4 down linemen. Blitzes 5. Wisconsin runs to the left side. Gains 3. Tackled at the 35. 2nd and 7. 5 minutes left in the game. Matauer in shotgun, empty backfield, 5 receivers. No, he's looking to the sideline. Changes the play, but stays in the same formation. Takes a snap, one step drop, and it's intercepted. He passed it deep on the right boundary, and Mason Curtis, the tall corner there, was able to jump up and intercept that pass in mid-flight right before it hit the hands of the receiver. And it's going to be a turnover with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. Michigan's going to take over at their 42-yard line. Mason Curtis with the potentially game-sealing interception there.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Wicks comes out under center. 3 receivers bunched left, 1 to the right, 1 back. Hands it to the running back. Higgins to the left. Only a yard. Now Wicks is in shotgun. Tight formation. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 tight end, 1 back. Looks to throw. Passes deep into double coverage, and it's deflected. It's 3rd and 9 at the 43-yard line. Shotgun, single back, tight formation. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires over the middle on the drag route, just enough to Talib to get the first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. In shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 back. Hands it off. Runs to the right. Higgins on the boundary, still going. Knocked out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Now Wicks in shotgun. Duo set. 2 receivers left. 1 right. Receiver in motion. Jet touch pass. Gets around the edge and touchdown Michigan. Matthew Traylor with the jet touch pass touchdown.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this
Matthew Traylor with his 3rd touchdown on the game.
Where they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Kicker's up. Snaps the ball. Kick is up. Extra point good. Michigan takes a 35-14 lead. 4 minutes left in the game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Here's the kickoff. Wisconsin fields it in the end zone, brings it out, gets to the 14-yard line before he's taken down. Mabry comes out in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back.
This drive is important. Last one.
Snaps the ball. Michigan blitzing. Fires over the center. Quick pass. Connects. 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. 24-yard line. Mabry in shotgun. One back. Michigan has 5 guys on the line. Mabry changing the play. Snaps the ball. Fires right. Down the field. He's got it. Tackled by Curtis. 46-yard line is where he's taken down. They did cross midfield. 1st and 10. Now Mabry's in shotgun. Offset with one back. 2 receivers right. 1 to the left. 1 tight end on the line. Michigan with all their defensemen on the line. Only rushes 4. Gets pressure. Both ends. Sacked. Mabry Matauer sacked. Loss of 8. 2nd and 18. 46-yard line. They're back behind midfield. Empty backfield. Shotgun. 5 receivers. Michigan showing blitz again. Only rushing 4. They get pressure. Another sack. This time taken down at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 28. Wisconsin hurrying back to the line. Matauer in shotgun. One back. Snaps the ball. Drops back. Has time. Passes over the middle. And it's incomplete. 4th and 28 from the 36-yard line. Wisconsin's going for it. 3 minutes left on the clock. One back in the backfield. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Fires left. Intercepted. That's intercepted. Michigan with another interception. Back-to-back drives on 4th and long. Josiah Edmond on the interception.
Offense is back on the field. They were up
all right, Michigan out. Single back wing formation. Tries to run right, loses a yard on the run. It's going to be 2nd and 11, 42-yard line. Comes back out under center. Wing formation again. Receivers tight on the right side. Chewing the clock now. Receiver in motion. Talib fakes the jet sweep. Hands it to the running back. Higgins up the middle. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute timeout. Now we're in I formation. Tight. 2 receivers. 1 tight end. Or excuse me, 2 tight ends. No, excuse me, 1 tight end. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Goes for an end around. Gets it to the 50-yard line. 4th and 3. Michigan's going to punt. Running the clock down. 1:20 left on the clock when the punter kicks it. It's in the air, and it goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Wisconsin comes out. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, shotgun, 1 back. Michigan rushing 4. Wisconsin dropping back, looking to throw. Fires left, connects, and calls a timeout immediately as the receiver goes down. 1st and 10, 38-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 left, 1 back, shotgun, Matauer. Under pressure, sacked. It's going to be 3rd down. Or excuse me, 2nd down, 2nd and 20. 28-yard line. Fires quick over the middle, connects. Tackled at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 1 minute left on the clock. Matauer in shotgun, 1 back. Receivers all spread out left. Snaps the ball, looking to throw. Tries to scramble under pressure and sacked again by Lugard Edekpaye. Hurrying back to the line, 4th and 20. Shotgun, 1 back, 2 receivers to either side. 4th and 20. Michigan blitzing, 6 guys. Fires over the middle, connects, but it's not enough. He's short of the 1st down, and it's a turnover on downs. Michigan's going to win it. 30 seconds left on the clock. They're just going to kneel it out. And Michigan Wolverines win the Rose Bowl over the Wisconsin Badgers, 35-14.
This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain
Lester Wicks, player of the game, 253 passing yards, 77.8 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns.
Watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris
I didn't see my guy Micah Kapana or even Oscar Mormon. I hope they're not injured. Nugaredikpaye got Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. He had 7 tackles, 5 TFLs, 4 sacks. And that was enough to get him National Defensive Player of the Week. Matthew Traylor got Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week with 5 catches, 54 yards, 3 touchdowns. And we are playing against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. Have we so far kept our assistant coaches? We have. Alright, let's do the same thing with the Notre Dame game. This is a rivalry game. So let's put on our big game blues. And we'll do the same thing. We'll just watch the final quarter.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
After 1, no score. Halftime, both tied at 7. Going into the 4th quarter, we're down by 7. Let's hope Wicks can pull something out here. Pull out a 4th quarter comeback.
Getting set for a second.
All right, we come in, we're in the red zone. Wicks under center, I formation tight. Hands it off. Mormon up the center. Gets it to the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. I think Mike is hurt, man. I should have checked it. Drops back to pass. Scrambles out, throws it away. 2nd and goal, 5-yard line. Under center, single back wing formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the line to the left. Hands it off, Mormon up the center. Powers his way through a defender into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Game tied.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Notre Dame takes the kick in the end zone, brings it out to the 15-yard line.
They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
3-yard pass, 2nd and 7.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. On the run. It's done. They'll stop him behind.
Tried to run it to the right, but tackled in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 8, 17-yard line.
To convert this 3rd down.
Empty backfield, quick pass to the left, connects, 1st down and some. Tackled at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Hurrying back to the line. Shotgun, empty backfield, 5 receivers.
On 1st and 10,
Looking to throw, fires left, short pass, connects, 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2, 48-yard line. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Fires right, open receiver, and it's going to be a touchdown. Notre Dame goes back up by 7.
Jump in front here in the fourth. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Michigan takes the kick at the 1-yard line.
Inside the 5.
Returns it out to the 17-yard line. Now Wicks in shotgun. Wing formation.
Last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown.
Hands it to Mormon. Running left. Gets some yardage. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. Comes out, wing formation again, this time under center. 2 receivers wide left. Receiver in motion. Hands it to the running back. Higgins loses a yard on the run. 2nd and 11, 26-yard line. We got 3 receivers, a running back and a tight end offset in the backfield. Tight end in motion. Fakes the handoff, play action. Tries to throw it away, gets sacked. 3rd and 19. We may be witnessing our first loss of the season here, guys. 3rd and 19 on our own 18-yard line. Just took a sack from their defensive end, Leon Sumner. Hit him mid-throw.
So a tricky situation here.
All right, you got 3 receivers lined up left. Shotgun, 1 back in the backfield, 1 tight end. Looking to throw. Under pressure and sacked again. 4th and 30 at the 7-yard line. We're going to punt it, and that may be it. That may be it, guys.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Fair catch made near the 45. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock.
You run up the middle, tackled after 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Notre Dame in shotgun, 4 receivers, 1 back. Michigan rushing 4. Notre Dame running it, gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line.
Now in shotgun, single back. 3 receivers. Tight end in motion. Fakes the handoff, play action, scrambles right, throws it away. 2nd and 10, 42-yard line. Michigan with 3 linemen, 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Notre Dame in shotgun, hands it off, runs right. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5 on our 37-yard line. Notre Dame in shotgun, single back, 4 receivers, excuse me. Looking to throw. Fires right, knocked down by Michigan. And Notre Dame's going to kick it, try to make this a 2-possession game.
This to build the lead to 6 here in the fourth quarter.
Kick is up. And it's good. Notre Dame takes a 10-point lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Yeah, we're probably losing this game.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
So Notre Dame's up 31-21 with 4 minutes and 31 now seconds left in the game. Kick return brought it back out to the 15-yard line. Wicks in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back.
Can they get points out of this possession?
Hands it to Mormon, running right, big gain. Gets it to the 34-yard line. Notre Dame corners and were playing deep off the line like they are in this one. Single back wing formation for Michigan. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. Dropping back to pass. Fires over the middle, to the right, excuse me, and it knocked out by the defender. 2nd and 10, 34-yard line. Wicks in shotgun. Looks to throw. Scrambles left. Keeps it himself across the first down line, across midfield. Slides at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, 4 minutes left in the game. Shotgun. Looking to pass under pressure. Screen pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10, midfield. 3 receivers bunched left, 1 tight end on the left side of the line. Shotgun, 1 back. Looking to throw. Fires to the back. Loss of yards. 3rd and 13 from their own 48-yard line. Hurrying back to the line. 5 receivers. Looking to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught. 1st down and some. Higgins lined up as a receiver. Caught that. Got out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10. Michigan down by 10. They come out in the power I formation. Hands it to the running back. Runs right. Up. Gets 4 yards on the run. Hurrying back to the line again. Now they're in shotgun. Wicks with 1 back. 3 receivers to the left. Or excuse me, 2 receivers and a tight end to the left. Looking to throw. Takes off himself. Across the 1st down line. Slides at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Hurrying back to the line. Wicks in shotgun. Empty backfield. 5 receivers tight.
Quarterback drops back.
Takes off and throws it. Throws it out of the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. 10-yard line. 3 minutes left in the game.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Throws over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Michigan. Emmett Hargrove, the tight end of the year for the Michigan Wolverines, catches the pass in the end zone to make it a 1-score game. Now the defense has to step up and get a stop or a turnover. Went right over the shoulder of the referee. Come on, man, you got to get out of the way of that. Extra point is up. It's good. 3-point game. Notre Dame up 31-28. 3 minutes left on the clock. Michigan kicking off. Notre Dame fields it in the end zone. Brings it out. Tackled at the 14-yard line. Notre Dame comes out. Tight formation. Shotgun. 2 receivers right. Hands it to the running back. Gets it to the 19-yard line. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Notre Dame trying to eat up the clock. Michigan with 3 down linemen. Hands it off. 1st down. Tackled at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame comes out in pistol. 1 back behind him. Jumbo offensive line set. Runs up the middle. 1st down. That's probably game. Michigan with the timeout. Michigan's got to get a stop, otherwise this is over. They got to do something better than this. Tackles the runner at the line, no gain. 2nd timeout by Michigan. Notre Dame in pistol. 4 receivers, 1 back. Michigan blitzing, running right. Gets around the edge. Tackled just before the line. Michigan takes a timeout. It's going to be like 3rd and inches or something. 3rd and 1. If Michigan doesn't get a stop here, it's game. Looking to pass. Fires over the middle. Connects. That's game. Notre Dame wins. And our season's over.
And the offense just takes a knee here. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble 1 step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal.
Well, that's our season, guys. Notre Dame going to the Natty. Josiah Edmond got Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Oscar Mormon got Offensive Player of the Week. I'm curious, was Micah injured? He has to be injured. Yeah, dislocated ankle. Our 99 overall running back was out, so we'll blame that for the loss. Notre Dame is taking on Oregon in the Natty. Let's see who wins. Notre Dame beat Oregon's ass 52-3. Jesus Christ. All right. All right, who we got that's leaving? Oh, we're losing a lot, guys. Holy crap, we're losing a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Losing 20 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 are projected to go to the NFL draft, and 13 of those 16 are projected as round 1. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sprague also got drafted, or Prescorn as well. Man, I really don't want to lose Wicks and Talib, but I have no chance of getting Talib to stay. God damn, dude. That's all of our good players. Failed to get Hargrove to stay. Failed to get Robinson to stay. Failed to get Wicks to stay. Failed to get Talib to stay. Failed to get Genus to stay. Failed to get Kilpatrick to stay. Fucking 6 different chances, didn't get one single one of them to stay. Ain't that a bitch? Alright, let's advance. We did level up to 45. Let's go ahead and spend those coach points. Let's look at the draft results. So Lester Wicks, Micah Kapana, Amarian Stewart, Rashawn Talib, Emmett Hargrove, Alpha Genus, Dylan Kilpatrick, Broderick Robinson, Jacob Oden, Mason Curtis, Josiah Edmond, Carl Maydew, and Ellis Robinson IV all got drafted in the first round. Edic Paye and Kaufman got drafted in the second round. Hamilton in the 4th, Brady Prescorn in the 6th. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 first round picks. 14, 15, 16, 17 picks total. Want to get to the pros? Come to Michigan. Now I got a whole bunch of holes to fill here. Alright, let's see. We got Dubose, McGinnis, Colton Hurt. Let me look and see what his speed and excel are. Yeah, I can work with that. Sash, Dexter, Kafka, Cobbs. Let's look at his speed and excel. Can't believe we lost to Talib, bro. Yeah, we'll go for that. Let's see, we got Bullocks, Isaiah Lacumbo. Maybe we can get him to replace Wicks. Malik Funk. I need to look and see what I'm actually losing. Jesus, dude. So I lost Wicks and Davis. I've got Gossett, Kendricks, Kimbrough, and Kanoff, and hopefully Lacumbo. Man, I didn't think I'd lose Wicks and Davis. Lost Capana. So we've got 4 or 5. I don't really need a running back. Lost Stewart and Talib. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we lost Sprague. We're good there. We're losing Hamilton. We're good there. Losing Brown. Are we losing Brown? I don't think we're losing Brown. I'm losing Genus though. We're good there, I guess. We're losing Kilpatrick, and we're good there. So we're good on offensive line, really. Defense, let's see. We're not losing Carew yet, so that's good. We did lose Edic Paye, but okay, so we're alright on defensive end. D tackle, we're losing Dom Nichols, but we're okay there. Outside linebackers, we're good there. We're losing Kaufman, but we've got 3 coming in, so we're okay. Middle linebacker, we're losing Robinson and Odin, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corners, we're losing Curtis, Edmond, and Robinson, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Safeties, we're losing 1, but we've got 1 there. I don't think we're losing Bruss. Okay, so we don't truly need anything, so let's see. Now it's who do we want to bring in. So I'm looking for underclassmen, basically. So let's scout them and see who we really want here. Let's do this by position. So Lacumbo, if we bring him in, he would be the 5th quarterback. Where he would be on the board depends on how the others develop. But as a scrambler, he's a sophomore, so he's going to have 2 more years of eligibility. Potentially 3 if he can still be redshirted. I didn't think we'd lose Wicks, dude. Okay, yeah, we can bring him in. We don't really need all of these guys. We could probably take 2. So this guy's 94, 93, 90, 95 with takeoff and layout. 92, 91, no abilities. Yeah, we're not taking Pelshak, so 91, 92, 95, 90, 94, 93. So we're going to go after Cobbs and Webb. No abilities, 84 acceleration, doesn't show me his speed. His run blocking 73. Pass blocking's in the 60s. I don't think we can do it. Let me look at tight end. So we're losing Priestcorn and Hargrove. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't mind. I mean, we don't really need him. Because we'll have 3 active and 2 redshirting. Yeah, we don't really need him. Alright, so this guy's... So these are pass protectors. I want to look at them together. Basically, I've only taken 1. And... I wish it would show me their strength. So his strength is 80, but it doesn't show the other guy's strength. So, oh yeah, it does 77. So... PA shield and pocket shield. He has gold offensive line rally though. He has gold road dog. Pass block power is 88 to 86. Finesse is 86 to 86. Awareness is 84 to 75. Pass blocks 81 to 83. Strength is 77 to 80. Speed is 68 to 66. Acceleration is 76 to 71. I think the 3-star might be better, guys. And he's got a year longer of eligibility. Man, I don't know, man, taking a 3-star over a 4-star, but like, maybe we just leave them both on. This guy would end up being an interior guy. Strength is 85. Pass block and run block are both decent. 85 acceleration, geez, okay. '86 strength for pass protector. Maybe I take this guy over the other guy. That was a 3-star. Yeah, over Saban. We're gonna take Saban off. Let's look at this D tackle. 3-star, his speed is 71, acceleration 79, power moves 82, block shedding 72. Compare that to this guy. So he's going to be a transfer. So this guy's got 85 power moves, better. Strength is better. Tackles not as good. Awareness is slightly under. It's got better acceleration, same play rec, better block shedding, same speed, better pursuit, better hit power. Yeah, we don't need Van Buren. Okay, Doomerville. He's a run stopper, so he'd be a middle linebacker. Freshman. He's got Platinum the Natural. I think we can keep him. Cornerback. Okay, so his is 97.90. What's his speed? Acceleration's 8. Nope, sorry. Not bringing you in, Dossie. Alright. So this is our board. Didn't I have a quarterback on there? Where's the quarterback? Oh, okay, that's because I wasn't looking at the full list. Okay. Alright, let's see. Visits. Championship contender. Championship contender. Coach prestige. Championship contender. Pro potential. Just loading up the maximum amount of hours on each of these guys. I'm going to use this. Okay, can't use anything else. Don't have anything else to spend it on. So let's go advance to the next week. Alright, so Colton Hurt, we're number 1 on his board. We only know championship contender, so let's see how many it could be. So it could be Sunday bound, it could be football influencer. Those are the only 2 it could be. For Willie Cobbs, we're first on his board. We know his pitch. And we've got a good secondary pitch for him as well. So it's going to be To the House and TV time. Isaiah Lacumbo, we're number 1 on his board. We know 2 of his preferred motivations. So how many could it be? There's 3 that it could be, so we're just gonna triple soft sell here. Could be student of the game, could be prestigious, could be coach's favorite. Alright, Malik Funk, we're number 1 on his board. We don't know his pitch yet. We know championship contender. So how many could that still be? It can only be 1. It can only be TV time. So we'll hard sell that. And we will soft sell To the House. And we'll add the 15 on top of that. Gage McGinnis, we're number 1 on his board. We know pro potential. That's the only one we know. Let's see how many it could be. Okay, so it could be starter. That means it could also be workhorse. Is there another one that it could be? Could be grassroots. So let's just go ahead and soft sell that one. And we'll add the 15 back on top. Steven Kozier, we're first on his board. Let's schedule a visit. We'll sell him on pro potential. We know pro potential and brand exposure. I believe that means it's going to be starter. And we will soft sell him on workhorse. Put the 15 on top. Brett Webb, we're first on his board. Let's schedule a visit. We'll sell him on pro potential. See how many it could be. So let's see. Could be Sunday bound. I think that's the only one it could be. Yep, so it can only be Sunday bound. And we have a good secondary pitch, so we'll secondarily pitch Football Influencer. And then Damon Dumerville, we're number 1 on his board. Let's schedule a visit. We'll sell him on Pro Potential. This one could be, I believe it's going to be Grassroots, but we're going to see if there's any others that it could be. Okay, it could be Football Influencer, so let's soft sell both of those. Alright, that's the bottom of the list, so let's just go ahead and advance. Alright, we got some commitments. We'll take a look at it in the recruiting board like we normally do. Oh wait, I didn't mean to hit that one. Okay, so we got a commitment from Willie Cobbs, 4-star transfer wide receiver with 2 years of eligibility remaining. He's a wide receiver out of Arlington, Texas, 6'4", 208, ranked number 3rd at his position, number 5 in the state of Texas, and number 24 nationally. These are transfer portal rankings. He committed to Michigan with offers over LSU, TCU, Texas A&M, and Ole Miss. We got a commitment from 4-star quarterback, scrambler quarterback Isaiah Lacombo, Fredericksville, Virginia, 6'3", 191, ranked number 2 at the position of quarterback, number 1 in the state of Virginia, number 28 nationally. Committed to Michigan with offers over Clemson, Penn State, Pitt, and North Carolina. Got a commitment from transfer offensive tackle Malik Funk out of Pikeville, Kentucky, 6'6", 285, ranked number 3 at the position, number 4 in the state of Kentucky, number 31 nationally. Also had offers from USC, Kentucky, and Georgia. Got a commitment from 3-star transfer offensive guard Stephen Kozier out of Quincy, Illinois, 6'2", 289, ranked number 3 at the position, number 2 in the state, and number 51 nationally. Also had offers from Iowa, Nevada, and Toledo. Got a commitment from 3-star wide receiver Brett Webb out of Silver Spring, Maryland, 5'11", 206, transfer with 2 years of eligibility left. The last two I didn't mention also had, and last three, excuse me, all had 2 years of eligibility left. Brett Webb was ranked number 11 at the position of wide receiver, number 4 in the state of Maryland, number 68 nationally. Also had offers from Charlotte, Virginia Tech, Buffalo, and North Texas. Colton Hurt, we are very close to a commitment with a lead over Notre Dame. We know his pitch now is Football Influencer, so we will hard sell that. And we can soft sell, double up with Grassroots. No, we can't. Okay, apparently we don't have a good one with him. My fault. So we will just put the 25 on him. Gage McGinnis, we are very close to a commitment with him. We now know that his pitch is workhorse. And we can soft sell starter. Alright, and then Damon Dumerville, very close to a commitment as well. We know his pitch is Football Influencer. We can soft sell grassroots. Let's advance to week 4. Alright, so we did get the commitment from the other 3, so we hit on all of our transfer targets. Let's take a look at the board. We'll just take a quicker look into all 3 of them real quick. We got a commitment from 4-star cornerback Colton Hurt out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 6'2", 180, ranked number 1 at his position, number 1 in the state of Oklahoma, number 5 nationally among all transfers. Also held, he's got 1 year left of eligibility, it looks like. And he also had offers from Notre Dame and Georgia. Got a commitment from 4-star offensive tackle Gage McGinnis out of Mooresville, Indiana, 6'5", 324, ranked number 1 in his position, number 1 in the state of Indiana, number 4 nationally among transfers. Also had offers from Clemson and Notre Dame, and with 2 years of eligibility remaining. And then Damon Dumerville out of Rosemont, Minnesota, 6 foot 230 outside linebacker. He'll probably play inside for us. 4th at his position, 1 in the state of Minnesota, 82 nationally among transfers. Also had offers from Wisconsin and UCF. And that will complete our recruiting class for this season, 2028 season. And we end with the, well, I can't say end. Let's advance to National Signing Day first, before I speak out of turn. Alright, so we end the 2028 recruiting cycle with 9 5-star commitments, 12 4-star commitments, and 6 3-star commitments, with an overall point total of 265.3, and that gives us the number 1 overall recruiting class for the cycle. If we just look at recruits from high school, we got 9 5-stars, 7 4-stars, and 3 3-stars with a score of 263.90. That gives us the number 1 high school recruiting class. And for transfer class, we have the number 2 total transfer class with 5 4-stars and 3 3-stars. Alright, that's where I'm going to end the stream, as I usually do at National Signing Day. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, watching along, jumping in. I appreciate the views. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on all social media platforms at Kinetic615. Check the GoFundMe link in the bio for YouTube and on my X profile. Catch me on Monday nights on YouTube at the Maze Madman Show, talking all things Michigan Wolverines with my guys, the Boxing Maniac and the Maze Madman. Until next time, guys, as always, take care and go blue.